all around us. It's on our lips, the way we dress, the way we act, the way we smile is just the way we are. Because why? When you all got up this morning and you all put on each article of clothing, you choose what you were going to wear. Yes. You want to feel good, you want to project a certain image of yourself to those who will be looking on. It's in the eyes, in the smile, the looks of girls and guys in magazines and in advertising saying, come on, sex is okay, don't fight it, just enjoy it. That's the message, and you have to be deaf, blind, and to do this. You know, every song that we love to listen to is about sexuality.
Yes.
Yes. So social media now whole has monopolized on sex because sex sells. Human sexuality has a biological, physical, and emotional aspect. So sexuality is not just sex. So we clear up that issue one time.
Yeah.
Basic biological drives. Like you know you have two dogs in the yard, a male and a female. Whole year. They normal, barking. And all of a sudden meeting season come around. Bam, you can't get the male dog off the female dog. Or you can't get the female dog off the male dog. Be attracted to the opposite sex. We see a boy, we like a boy. I see a girl, I like a girl. A girl touch me and I find it was nice, something happens. You follow it? Especially if I like a girl. You see, right? Especially if I like a strong girl. Ooh, Sheldon is like, oh, Jesus, I'm You understand? When we grow, our body changes. Right? We go through puberty. You all have things on you that you never had before. Primarily, breast, right? All the time I used to look like me. All I was like this. You go to sleep, that's when you used to look like me, and then your breast buds pop out. And then you wake up in the morning, yeah, pop out. That's so. And then you wake up and then the jersey is no longer like this, so you're 90, and you're like so. And then you watch one and like, mommy, I didn't do nothing. And then I was like, then you have the guys when you go outside, when you start to go through puberty, they never know your name before, you know. I get breasts and hips and boobs and your head. Oh! Susie, how you going? And you feel that's not nice because nobody telling nothing. You follow it? Now the emotion that comes with it, which is the attraction, whatever emotion that is derived, whether happiness and joy and compassion and sorrow, all these things, these intense emotions comes into us and it affects even our biological and then even the physical. You see, the emotional part of it is very important. And it also comes back to related intense bonds that are formed. Because if somebody interferes with you at an early age, that changes your bonding point. Especially if it's a male. So she had trusted this male. Intense bond. Because that will happen when you trust somebody. There's a tense emotional connection. You believe that this person has my best interest at heart. Here this person come and invaded and betrayed that trust and did something I did not want and did not like. Where did I feel safe? In the arms of a female.
Them easy girls.
Right. And that comes down to, and you don't say girls are easy, it comes down to self-esteem. Listen, self meaning you and esteem meaning the value you placed on yourself. Therefore, how much value do you put on yourself when you look in the mirror? Are you comfortable with what you see? Yes. All of this is experiencing your sexuality. When I was growing up, people used to pick on me all the time and say, well, you have a bad ears and your head shape funny and your bottom cock. All kind of things they used to say, and the same things that they did not like about me back then, they like now. When I look in the mirror, I know that I was fearfully and wonderfully made in the image and likeness of God. Right? So therefore nobody is ugly. Just some people are a little hard to look at, but
now in puberty,
yeah,
nice.
Exactly, because that's the story of the ugly duckling.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody heard the story of the ugly duckling?
Puberty knock him down.
Yeah, puberty and then busy and then real up. Nobody like him, but when puberty was finished with him.
Sexy.
So all of this is understanding sexuality, self-esteem, your identity, how you evolve. There are a lot of boys who stuck in adolescent stage and they are 30 years old. So their mind is 15 but their body is 30. So they are 30, so that is why they can look at you and like you. That is why they can track you and tell you you're nice and whatever, and they would not go for a girl who has matured. Because why? She will make him feel the age that he's actually
insuperior.
not insuperior, but emasculated in other words. Because you think he's a man when in actuality, mentally, he's a boy. Because girls tend to mature faster than boys. No, your body is totally yours. But a lot of the time, and a lot of the years, you all would see it. You see boys passing and touching them and feeling them up and they not saying anything. Because they haven't yet realized that their body is theirs. Something wrong with you, you get wet down there, you want to dry. Right? Nothing wrong with waiting until they get married to have sex. I know I guess she waited until she was finished with school to decide to have sex. And when she reached that time, she was like, well, I have to wait because I have this HIV thing and I want a good relationship. So now she has to decide what she's going to do. Because sex is not a right, it's a privilege. With a real consequences to having sex. Now marriage is where sex was originally designed to happen. However, a lot of the times we have moved, not a lot, we have moved away from it. So people tend to want to have sex before they get married. However, sex is designed for marriage because it's a union, the coming together of two persons. It's the most sacred act you can give to somebody when you give your virginity. Because you get 3 gifts when you're born. You get life, you get name, you get virginity. Whichever one of these 3 you give away, you never get it back. Anytime as a young lady you get classed as a zessa or baddest, that's it right there. You can become the Prime Minister trying to be good. You know your friends in them go jump on? If you enter into a relationship, I need to know that you're going to respect these wishes. I do not like engaging in sexual intercourse, which is activities that could lead to sex. Because if we do, I would want to have sex, and then if I have sex, then I would feel bad, and then all this. And he now have to tell you, well, I don't want to do certain things. I want to finish school as well. I'm not ready to be a father yet. So better you know, we keep it nice and slow and keep it moving. This is an articulated value system, not a I like you, you like me, let's do it. Everything today in life is about women empowerment and women empowering themselves and looking out for one another. I believe in that, but at the same time, you have to empower your own self. You have to be able to articulate that value system about your own self. You do not allow any and everybody into your space. Friends supposed to be categorized. They are friends and then they are. So why you would not want mommy and daddy love again? You would want to feel the love or light of the opposite sex, somebody outside of your family setting. You're following so far? It's natural. It's going to change. And as you get older and you become more educated and you start to travel the world, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to develop at every stage in your life. I have friends who were zessers. I just met them that way. They like boys. I mean, they was already. They was young. They didn't understand what sex was, what their sexuality, who they were as a person. But if you see them today, every one of the zessers have a first degree and a second degree. Every one of the zessers represented Trinidad and Tobago on a national level. Because in life, God would never allow you to go down a path without putting somebody to talk to. Or somebody to fight in your corner for you. That's probably what this program is for you. Missing the corner fighting to tell you that you could do it. To be human is to make mistakes. That is naturally going to make mistakes, but when you make the mistakes, what do I learn from the mistakes that I make so that I will not make it again? How can I improve on who I am? That is what sexuality is. It is not just sex. It is learning from every experience, changing my cognitive thought, learning how to deal with my emotional intelligence. Not every boy who says he likes me likes me. You have to be able to discern that. You have to be able to see at the A. Now you just like what you're seeing here, you just tracking me, and you can learn it in the first conversation. What really is sexuality? Sexuality is not just sex, we are all sexual beings, which includes understanding our bodies and how they work, whether we are man or woman, our sexual preferences, our value about life, love and our relationship with others. That is what sexuality is. Not just sex. It's more than sex. Sex is like in sexuality. You see what you all experience here for the last how many weeks you have been here? Your sexuality would have been impacted because it's your personal identity. You would have learned things here that would have stayed in your mind, that when you leave and when you're by yourself, you think about it over and over and wonder, what could I do different? How can I be successful? How can I not be in the same situation that I am seeing my mother? Because when I came in earlier and I was listening to me speaking to you guys, just talking about relationship, how do I choose a correct relationship? How do doing a program plan and she asked for someone to come and speak and she said, I want Sheldon Mason.
You what?
IGT?
Yeah.
What? We said what we say now.
You what?
Well, so we move from wet man to GT back to wet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. You went.
Yeah.
So it's always good. Yeah.
I soak now.